Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And another week is officially underway. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And he gets him around 6 there. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Back to the air, Murray. On target to his man, Tony. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop that time, cool.
Credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's got Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On the move, headed right. He's running with it. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's on the move. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Now it's a bootleg for him. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Murray, 3rd and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, a give to Miller. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We played one here on Christmas Day. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. They snap it to Murray. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw, Rattler. That's caught by Chris Olave. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff here for Miller. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Dell with the grab. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Has some space inside the 15. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Kyler looking to throw. This finds Smith. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And he'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Kyler. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Counterplay, Hubbard. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Murray from the pistol. Check this one down. Complete to the fullback. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, You have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Murray on third down. He has the first over the... We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Saints grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They send him left out of the slot. Throwing now, following the turnover. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Throw on 3rd down. This one quickly to Dell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead off the turnover. Tank Dell the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. His kick is good for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's Hubbard on the give. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Here's Kyler to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. From the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to the air, Murray. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers driving. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And this stays a 3-possession game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Complete to Dell. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 1. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Rattler setting a throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw, Rattler. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Motioning left is their running back. To the air, 3rd and long. Connection made to Dell. They get 27 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They run. It's Miller. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Rattler to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10, Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hubbard can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Murray from the pistol. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Murray. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Miller with it. And this is a nice gain. That stopped at the 47. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Dell with the grab. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, right side to Miller. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 18. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got Mingo, it's complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes off right out of the read option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. This our last play of the quarter. Here's a give up the middle. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the ground, it's Miller. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is on 3rd and long. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off to the back. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now it's Miller. Is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And it's 3rd down now. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to the air, Murray. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Miller. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets taken down immediately, right at the line of scrimmage.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now Rattler. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kaiser White has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Murray here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Again, it's Miller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Running once more with Miller. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
From his own end zone, here we go. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Agnew on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Legette's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's going deep. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Murray escapes the pocket. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray setting up to throw. Stays in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Murray to throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's got time here. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas.